Hey chickies, okay, today we are doing a double header. We are doing Canada Day because that's first on the 1st of July, and we're also doing one for the American 4th of July. So I really hope you like it. Let's get into it. Canada's first. Sorry, America, but they really are first. So I'm starting off by using OPI's Fashion a Bow. It's a really lovely red and perfect for a Canadian themed mani. Now, as you can see, it's going to take a couple of nice thin coats to get opaque on the nail. On my ring fingernail, I'm going to be using OPI's Alpine Snow as the base for the nail art. Of course, the next step is to do my cleanup, which is always taken care of using my Royal Majestic brush and my non-acetone remover. Now, just while I'm doing this, I wanted to tell you a funny story. I was talking to Christine from Simply Nailogical on the phone the other day, and I said to her that I think, I'm not sure if anybody else does, but I think Canadians are Australians with an American accent. I grew up eating Canadian breakfast because my dad used to work with a Canadian guy who put him onto maple syrup, which is just the most divine thing in the entire world. And yeah, so I said that to Christine. She said that was sounded about right, and I totally think that's true. So next I'm going to add a coat of Seche Vite to all of my nails, including the white one where we're going to do a little bit of nail art. It's something I do. I just do it. That's what I do. It's just what I do. For the perfect little love heart glitters, I'm going to be using NCLA's XOXO. It has these gorgeous little red love heart glitters in it. It's just so pretty. So to get these little glitters on my nail, the great thing about this polish is it's just filled with clear polish and glitters, and that's it. There's no other colouring in it. And all you need to do is get your orange wood stick and, or something like an orange wood stick, and you can just pick them up and place them on your nail where you want them to go. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult, and sometimes it's really easy. So just be patient with them. Sometimes they're really slippery little suckers and they don't want to get on my orange wood stick. So once I have my little love heart glitters on, all I need to do then is come in with a little bit more of the red polish and a fine detail brush and create little stalks for them, because they're like flowers. They're like love heart flowers, I guess. On my index nail, which I also kept white, I think I mentioned I painted 3 of my nails red. I didn't, I only painted 2. Sometimes I just get so confused by myself. It's weird. Anyway, I'm going to do these little dots, and they're not all going to be exactly the same size, and I'm doing that on purpose in case people think I did it by mistake. I didn't. I did it on purpose, as I didn't want them to all be the same size. This next step was an afterthought. I just thought this nail needed something a little bit extra, so I decided to add some little dots to the very tip of this nail, and I thought I really do think it made it look much better than what it would have if I hadn't have done that. Now finally, you want to add your favorite top coat. Of course, I'm using Seche Vite as per usual, and I did wait a super duper long time before top coating because this is red polish over white polish, and you do not want that to smudge. But yeah, it was a long time. It was probably at least 2 cups of tea worth, really, to be honest. I was so frightened of it smudging, like so frightened. So I know that this is not a traditional Canadian mani insofar as it doesn't have a maple leaf on it, but I mean I've done maple leaves before, and I for one know that they're really hard, and I wanted to do something kind of simple and easy to do, something that you guys could do as well. Not that you couldn't do the maple leaf as well, probably some of you could probably do the maple leaf better than me, but for me and for what I wanted to do, I just wanted to sort of be a little bit more simple for this one. Anyway, yeah. Oh well, I was just trying to get out of it. Okay, so next we're going to launch into the 4th of July mani. I really hope you like this one too. Another very, very simple mani. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off again with white polish, and I've already painted my nails. I figure you've seen me do that enough, but a lot of you girls really like watching me do my cleanup, so here you go. So one of the other polishes I'll be using today is a new one, or a new collaboration shade from NCLA, and it's called, well, you can see what it's called, and it's a collaboration shade with a website called BETCHES, BETCHES. They have a store, they have a blog, they have an Instagram account. They're quite funny, very tongue-in-cheek, very in your face. If you don't like bad words, then you probably shouldn't go there. But I find it really funny. I think swearing is hilarious. I don't do it a lot on my channel simply because I know I have a lot of young viewers, and I don't think it's my job to teach you bad words kind of thing. I know I'm an adult and I could probably swear if I wanted to, but my kids sometimes watch my YouTube channel, especially my almost 10-year-old, and I don't really want her listening to me swearing my head off. So yeah, that's why I don't. But it's not that big of a deal. I don't mind swearing. I actually quite enjoy swearing when my kids aren't around. I think it's fun. I do. I think it's fun. And it's very expressive. And people shouldn't be so uptight about stuff. But yeah, it's not my job to teach your children how to swear. Okay, so this polish from BETCHES called Paint Your Nails is going on my middle nail. It is I forgot to even talk about the polish itself. It is a cream polish with white glitters and silver glitters in it. It takes at least 3 coats to be completely opaque, and yes, I could have used a sponge, but I didn't want to, so I just used the brush that it came in. That's all. So moving on to the index nail, I'm going to be using this gorgeous, very, very definitely 4th of July themed glitter polish from NCLA, and it's called Born on the 4th. It's full of silver and blue, light blue, red and darker blue glitters. It's really pretty. For the glitter gradient, I'm just going to use the end of an old sponge and just sponge it. It's mostly basically what you're trying to do is get the majority of the glitter concentrated around the cuticle line of your nail, and then small amounts of the glitter coming down towards the tip of your nail. On my ring fingernail, I'm going to do a very simple flag. To do that, I'm going to be using OPI's Fashion a Bow, which is the same red polish that I used earlier and on the Canadian Mani. I'm also going to be using a blue called Keeping Suzi at Bay, and that's also from OPI. I'm using a mid-length fine detail brush to create the lines of the flag. Don't be too concerned about it being neat or anything. That's not what we're going for with this one. We're going for like a more organic look, which is a good way of saying I didn't want to use any striping tape, so I decided to do it this way. And I actually really like this look better than the stripes being super straight. And as you can see, we've left a little corner in the top side, depending on which way you're looking at it, top right corner, to create the blue background for the stars, which we're going to be doing with some white acrylic craft paint. Okay, so the last step is for the little stars on that blue part of the flag, and as I mentioned before, I'm using white acrylic craft paint and my very fine detail brush from the Stylish Nail Art Shop. And these stars are not hard, it's just those little rudimentary stars that you would do in primary school, like really easy. Yeah, so easy. But they're really teeny tiny, and no, I didn't have room for 52. Or 50. Is it 50? Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Is it 50? I don't know how many stars are on your flag. I probably should have counted beforehand. I'm really sorry. I'm not meaning to be rude. I'm really not. I don't know how many stars are on my flag. And once everything is completely dry, you can go ahead and seal it all in with your favourite top coat. Of course, I'm using Seche Vite as per usual. And that's it for this 1/2. I really hope you liked it. I hope everyone in Canada has a fabulous Canadian Day. Canada Day, Canadian, I don't know what it is. Tell me. And I really hope everybody has a fabulous 4th of July. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.